Did your legs feel heavier this morning? Did you need a second to stand up from the chair? Did the stairs seem just a little steeper than they used to? You might think, it's just age. But what if I told you, it's not? It's a warning, a silent signal from your body. And if you ignore it, that weakness in your legs can slowly take away your balance, your energy, and your independence. Every year after the age of 60, you can lose up to 3% of your muscle, quietly. No pain, no swelling, no symptoms, until it's too late. You're still eating, you're still walking, but your body is running on empty, missing the nutrients it needs to move, to react, and to stay upright. This is how thousands of older adults go from walking to falling, without ever knowing why. But here's the good news. This is not permanent, and it is not too late. With the right support, you can stop the decline. You can feel stronger again, starting in just a few days. In this video, I'll show you the 3 most important vitamins your body needs to protect your legs and rebuild strength after 60. No gym, no surgery, just 3 nutrients, backed by science and used by real people just like you. Let's get started. It usually begins with something small. You feel just a little more tired climbing stairs. Your knees hesitate for a second when you stand up. Maybe you've told yourself, it's just age. But here's the truth. When your legs start to feel weak, it's not just aging. It's a warning. Your body is missing something essential. And if you ignore that warning, it can cost you your strength, your balance, and your independence. Most older adults don't know that muscle loss and leg fatigue often point to silent vitamin deficiencies. Deficiencies that are common, correctable, and in many cases, completely preventable. Let's start by understanding why this happens. After age 60, your body begins to change. You absorb nutrients less efficiently. Your muscles become more sensitive to small imbalances, and the signs don't always scream for attention. Instead, they whisper, until one day, you're grabbing furniture to stay upright. Jack, a 68-year-old retired mailman, thought he was just slowing down. He still walked daily, but stairs became harder. His legs felt heavy, and he struggled to get up from chairs. His doctor found that Jack was severely deficient in vitamin D3. Most people think vitamin D is only for bones, but it's far more than that. D3 acts like a switch for your muscles and nerves. It helps your body absorb calcium, yes, but more importantly, it allows your muscles to contract smoothly and your nerves to send clear signals. Here's what you may not know. As you age, your skin gets thinner. You spend less time in the sun. Your liver and kidneys slow down. All of this makes it harder to produce or activate D3 naturally. Low D3 levels may show up as fatigue, stiffness, and trouble keeping your balance, not because your muscles are gone, but because they aren't firing properly. In one study from the University of Birmingham, seniors who took just 800 IU of D3 daily improved leg strength by 19% in 5 days. Another study found that people with low D3 were 40% more likely to fall or be hospitalized. Jack began taking 1,000 IU every morning with his eggs and avocado. Within 2 weeks, he said, "I can climb stairs again without needing the railing." That's not magic. That's what happens when your body gets what it needs. But D3 is only the beginning. After Jack's balance improved, he said something interesting. "My legs feel stronger, but sometimes I have to look down just to know where my feet are." That's a classic sign of vitamin B12 deficiency. B12 isn't just about energy or memory. It's your nervous system's lifeline, especially the lines connecting your brain to your legs. It protects the myelin sheath, the insulation around your nerves. When B12 is low, signals get delayed. Your feet may feel numb. Your steps might feel clumsy. You may notice tingling or a weird buzzing when you stand. B12 deficiency is extremely common after 60. Why? Because your stomach produces less acid, making it harder to absorb B12 from food. And if you're taking medications like metformin or acid blockers, the risk is even higher. A study from Oxford showed that older adults with low B12 walked slower and fell more often. But those who supplemented with 1,000 mcg of methylcobalamin, the active form of B12, showed faster reaction times and better stability in just 8 weeks. B12 works best when taken in the morning or midday, preferably in sublingual or chewable form. Avoid coffee or tea around the same time, since they can block absorption. Ellen, a 74-year-old grandmother from Ohio, began using B12 lozenges after years of walking hesitation. 3 weeks later, she said, "I feel like my legs are answering me again." That's the power of B12. It doesn't just energize, it reconnects. But there's one more piece to the puzzle. After Jack fixed his D3 and B12 levels, he felt more stable. But one day he said, "I don't feel weak. I just feel tired, like walking through mud." That's when I knew he was missing vitamin B1, or thiamine. B1 is the fuel converter in your body. It helps turn the food you eat into ATP, the energy your muscles need to move. Think of D3 as the ignition, B12 as the wiring, and B1 as the gasoline. Without it, your muscles can't activate, even if they're healthy. B1 deficiency can sneak up quietly. It causes leg heaviness, sluggish movement, foot cramps, or even dizziness when standing. It's especially common in older adults who take diuretics or metformin, drink alcohol, or eat less whole grains and legumes. Mary, a 69-year-old nurse from Texas, said, "I don't have pain, just this strange weight in my legs all day." We added 50 milligrams of B1 to her morning routine. Within a week, she texted, "I stood up today and wanted to walk, and for the first time in months." Science backs her story. A 2021 study from Tokyo found that 30% of seniors had low B1. After supplementing, 82% reported more energy, and 68% said the heaviness in their legs disappeared within 7 days. B1 is best taken with breakfast, ideally with protein and healthy fat. Avoid black tea, coffee, or alcohol close to the time you take it. Now that you understand the 3 core vitamins, D3, B12, and B1, here's how to use them wisely. In the morning, take D3 and B1 together with breakfast. This gives your muscles energy and strength as you start the day. Around midday, take your B12. Choose the methylcobalamin form that dissolves under your tongue for best results. Check your multivitamin labels. Many senior formulas don't provide high enough doses of these 3 vitamins or combine them with poor absorption timing. If possible, get your blood levels checked every 6 to 12 months. More is not always better, but consistency matters most. Remember this: if your legs feel tired, it might not be your age. It might be your body asking for help. And now, you know how to help it. When you give your body the right nutrients, you don't just feel stronger. You regain trust. You take steady steps again. You stand tall, confident, and safe. That's not a miracle. That's good health, rebuilt from the inside out. So now you know. Weak legs aren't just a part of aging. They're a message, a signal from your body that something is missing, something fixable. And when you give your body the right tools, vitamin D3, B12, and B1, you're not just helping your muscles. You're protecting your balance. You're restoring your confidence. You're taking back control of how you live and move every single day. You don't need to feel helpless. You don't need to wait until something breaks. You can take action today and feel the difference this week. If this video helped you, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell me, which of these vitamins have you tried? Or are you planning to start one tonight? Your story could help someone else feel less alone and more hopeful. And if you want more simple, science-backed tips for staying strong and independent after 60, make sure to subscribe to Elderly Healthcare. We're here every week with practical advice to help you feel better, move easier, and live fuller. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep moving forward, one strong step at a time.